Initializing things beyond our control. Welcome to the second day of the Drawathon. Hey, everybody. What's up? What's going on? It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Flip. Not really. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, yeah, there you go. Hello, and welcome to day 2 of our Drawathon. Hopefully some people will join us. Shadowhawk, my esteemed co-host here, saying welcome to the 4 o'clock shadow. Absolutely. And that he might be, 4:30. Usually he beats that, right? I'm going to be 30 minutes late. He's there like 2 minutes later. Who knows? Got to pick up your car. Well, it might be 5:30 then. Just saying, you know. Yes, moment, please. Needed a moment. Shower the grunge off, and Ryan James in the house. How's Abby? Uh, Pretty well. I mean, I let her out to tinkle a little bit. I got her medicine down her about 7 today. So about 7 after the stream. I responded to you over on X, Ryan. It's kind of spotty. Most of the time I'm getting my messages. Every now and then it wants to act up and go to not getting my messages. So and the good thing about Facebook is you can message, I can call you through that because my phone's down right now. I had to get the latest cards printed up, so I didn't renew my phone, which I do monthly, my monthly plan. So get with me on Facebook, X, whatever, leave a message when you're available, and we'll get together and we'll talk about the double page spread of the 43. It won't have all 43 members in it, but and if I don't put it in Devil Flyer, I'll put it in the art book, But I think we need a good representation of the 43, and there's no reason why there shouldn't be, because there's at least, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 of the original, and then we can, I can, maybe that's what I need to work on some this week, is fleshing out some of the 43, which is, I've been working on. I just have been working on likenesses, whatnot. I've actually been writing some today. I've actually drawn a new character today. I've watched, felt like watching some Doctor Who, watched Meglos with the 4th Doctor, Tom Baker, and kind of backed up and watched the partly action, partly animated Sharda, Douglas Adams story that was never quite completed, but now is, thanks to animation. Great story with bit of Time Lord history, and just a good story. Douglas Adams, the writer, went to Cambridge and decided to set a story there at Cambridge, which is pretty neat. Good story. I always enjoy it, and kind of gave me the idea for this character's look. But I'll be refining it. Got a lot of similar things in mind. I had like 3 cards left over. I'm going to have to get some more cards. Now all the cards are designated toward certain character or characters. So they're all designated. the sketch cards. I watched a little bit. Abby's been pretty much laying in there most of the day. I did give her some chopped up ham, uh, not enough to hopefully upset her stomach, but so that she can, start to eat solid food. She did finish. She was getting down to the last of her water, and I also had the very last of the chicken broth, which I added a little bit more water to. She drank both, which is good. And I put some beef broth and some more water. So she's got that option there. And I might water down the beef broth a little bit. Right now it's full strength. We'll see if she drinks any of it. Um, Trying to get her back on solid food. Um, don't know how that's going to work out yet, you know. But I did get all I say all of her medicine. There's one big football shape, and I think that's for like the fluid that might be in her lungs. I'm not sure. I mean, why you would want to give her that for a month and 10 days, but it's going to stretch out a little bit longer than that. I'm sure he'll probably want to do a follow up. I did have the heat cranked up, and maybe it was just drying out her sinuses a little bit. Mine, she sneezed the other day. She sneezed up a little spray of blood that got on the mattress, which, I have a comforter and I just sleep on the mattress, since her nails tend to, it's an old mattress. I'm getting ready to, and really it's past due throwing away. Uh, so, uh, if it gets messed up a little bit, I'm not that concerned about it. I try and clean it up, keep it as clean as I can. Uh, I've been sleeping mostly downstairs anyway. I wasn't on topic list last night because I basically conked out for, I don't know, 3.5, 4 hours. I woke up like at 10:04 and said, well, there's that. That's kind of what happened last week. Abby wasn't doing as well last week as she is this week. She's slow moving. She's getting older. I know, it seems like it's creeped in a lot quicker than, but it's been, uh, coming on. I mean, she was slowing up. Had to help her kind of in and out of the truck last April when we went to Atlanta. Uh, Rex Hex and Apex this Saturday at 11 a.m. with Marcus Killigary. Cool. We haven't had Marcus on. I haven't talked to him much or at all. I haven't seen him much. I did finish. I don't think that this needs to be. In fact, I like the unfinished part of it. Like Bog is disintegrating, you know. So not a lot of detail, but worked on the background. I worked on all of it a little bit. I'll make sure I write this down on the calendar, Apex. So there's the proto bog, which will be in a story that I may start this week. I do want to meet with Ryan if I can. Get him drawing what needs to be done next. The reason, if you're wondering why I'm deviating, it's like I'm having to take care of Abby, and my mind is. But the 43 definitely need, and I've got these characters, their costumes, whatever, enough to show full. I'm just trying to take the stuff that I will need in the future and that I most need, and I really need, you know, uh, probably to at least address the 43 in the, in Devil Flyer or the art book, whichever. Because I am showing some future stuff. Let me write that down in the calendar. And I haven't been showing. I got this calendar at the vets at the beginning of the year. There was it started out with December 2025. There's the puppy. 2024 we had puppies. 2025 we had kittens, and this year we have puppies and kittens. So that's kind of apropos. Thank you, Apex, and thank you all for your healing prayers for Abby. I think she is responding. It remains to be seen. Here's January's, and Feature Friday. We will still do Feature Friday. We will do the Drawathon. Dr. Mask will be on with us since it's Klaus Jansen's birthday. We were going to do Gabriel Deodato, but he'll be on the 30th at the end of the month. Since it's Klaus Jansen's birthday, the 23rd, I thought, well, we'll put him in there for the next Feature Friday. I will be getting 20 free hours from StreamYard come February 2nd. So we'll probably use those up and try and use those a little bit more wisely than we did last time, because I kind of blew through them. But at least we have EV mugs. And we can do some longer streams. But right now, 4 o'clock shadow, I'm kind of limiting myself to the 4 o'clock shadow, unless I've got something like that China type thing that I want to do. It's not that I don't have the time. I am trying to focus on the writing and development of characters and just whatever comes to mind. And it's all coming together really good. I mean, I've got a better hold on the Devil Flyer story arc. I can't tell you, it's spoilers, but it's just been ramped up even more epic. Subsequently in subsequent issues, some things need to be established. Armored Flyer's one of them, and he will be in, of course, the next issue. How much playtime he'll get, I don't know. I know the battle with Smolder is not going to be that long. I mean, 3, 4, maybe 5 pages would be enough. I don't know. We'll see. I know the next Devil Flyer story will not be 29 pages. That was the elephant in the room that I had to figure out. Okay, how do I justify? Need to slow down here. Probably haven't had enough to eat today. Probably too much coffee. I think I'm working on my 3rd cup there, maybe 4. I've been up for a while. Trying to do a lot, trying to get a lot done. Of course, when inspiration hits, you want to get it all down. And I've been working on stuff. So there's going to be, in the Devil Flyer story, there's going to be Smolder. Of course, a big battle with him. Like I say, who knows, 3, 4, probably 4 or 5 pages worth, The solution to the battle finally comes to Devil Flyer, and he enacts it, in the end. I definitely want to introduce Principal, another character. Will the next Devil Flyer be a 22-page floppy, or will it be different anthology stories with it? It'll be different anthology stories, as far as I know. We're going to, I want to continue to not only develop the Devil Flyer character and his story, but the other characters. Like I said, it'll be the principal character will always be Devil Flyer, and he will get at least equal, if not more, time. In his story. I want to start developing, secondary stories with him. secondary characters like the Jimmy Olsens, the Perry Whites, the other people that are going to be, in his life. And out of breath. Um, uh, so I want to kind of establish that a principal character in his life. So, I always promise you, hey, Omer, new characters, you're going to get a whole host of characters in Devil Flyer. Um, that's why I'm anxious to get some of the 43 in there. It's like a pinup cameo, whatever shots of, and that's kind of what we did with the Ash Can, so that it adds value, uh, especially to these first issues. Uh, it's coming along nice. Uh, you ready to watch? Okay. Well, and like I said, I finished this round. It wasn't on topic list because I conked out. Uh, that's done in my eyes. It's done, and I'm glad you're ready to watch. And here, Gable, maybe I need to turn that heat down. It's been a little rainy here, but not as cold. That's good. It's been getting darn cold at nighttime. Hey, Elsie. Didn't send you the link, did I? Sorry about that. It's in the chat, but didn't send you the link. Let me send that over to Facebook. It's wild what happens sometimes. I just got an echo of me saying Facebook when I went to another screen. I don't know how that's possible, but just got a call about 48 seconds ago. Just telling them right now I'll talk to them later. And I'm doing my show. She didn't mean to call me. Something. I'll see the painting. Opened it. Yeah, I have no idea what Elsie's talking about. There's the link, Elsie. Maybe you can come in here and clarify. Although I dread to even ask. Some days it just doesn't pay to get up. Sorry. uh, Tentacle Girl in my future. The Creep campaign next year. Okay. Yeah. He did a timing. What's timing about? Guy going to try and jump on today, but I'm taking a lazy day. Just rest and chill. Yeah. Just laying in bed and watching some shows. Been really tired all day. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're pushing it. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Well, I hope so. Um, yeah. I mean, some exciting stuff coming up. Like I said, I've been writing, some about Devil Flyer, some about other aspects of the Momentum universe. I think you're generally going to be, it just got ramped up. I mean, I've had this in the back of my mind. I don't know why some of this, uh, check my DMs. I'm glad you're getting some rest. Have you checked your DMs? Okay, you're talking to Omer. Um, uh, yeah, I want to draw. I've got my eraser. That's the main thing. Although I didn't have to use it on this last piece, but it was a pretty simple piece. There is some talk. There is some talk. Yeah, no rest for the wicked. Um, there is some talks about, this was an old video from about a month ago around Christmas time. Bits and pieces, I think from Spearhead from Space. And it had some other bits and pieces on it. Don't exactly know what was on it. It was a reel that had some Doctor Who stuff on it that's been found, as far as I know. Now, is it going to be something that's, it may just be some extra stuff that can be put on some. Uh, Homer deserves a good rest, yeah, since he streams 12 hours a day. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do topic list last night because I was getting some rest. You got to get some rest. Oi Savaloy, Carrie, before you ask, Shadowhawk will be in here in a few minutes. He's got to go pick his car up. Uh, so what to draw? I was thinking about drawing a new character. Uh, I definitely want to do a pizza round. Another one. I do have one of Sea Demon started, and I've had it started. I just have not gotten back to it, and I'm kind of got to be in the mood for some of these things. So I'm just trying to play with that as best as I can and get done what needs to get done. Yeah, just let me know, Ryan. A good time. I'm available most of the time, unless I'm not. Uh, we'll get together and we'll talk about 43. Uh, that'd be a good starting point. I could sketch out kind of what I have in mind, which is like a group shot that's kind of like larger and then tapers, with the characters. Of course, a little off center so that principal character or the middle characters don't get caught in the binding. Uh, yeah, Sea Demon unfortunately didn't make it in this book. He's another one that's going to have to make it into the book. Uh, in the next book, he'll get more playtime. Of course, you got to, with all these different ones. Hey, Elsie, with all these different stories, you got to kind of like, uh,
had it turned down. I couldn't. Here, good. How you doing, bro?
yeah, I mean, you can tell. Dead Ninja Apex says Dead Ninja stumbles upon two members of the 43. Yeah, I mean they'll be introduced. I've got a plan to introduce the 43, and it's of course developing. There's always been a plan for a big story in Momentum Unleashed, Future Visions. Uh, there and actually Throwback is going to be in the Old Lady Midnight story, so that makes like the it'll be a group, of the 43 in the future, 250 years in the future.
Group.
Let me go get a bite of peanut butter. Elsie, you can
Super,
tell
man.
people
Get you
what
some
you're
dinner.
doing. Maybe I'll get my blood sugar. I'm not feeling I'm, you know, it's
Hey,
kind of
you
out of
don't want to
breath
get
and
there.
whatnot.
You
Huh?
don't want to get there. You don't want
I
to
don't want
get
to get
there.
there.
So
Right.
go for it. Go for
Yeah, I'll just be a second.
it. Okay. All right, that's what I've been doing. Well, I'm picking up grandkids, part of what I do, and when I'm waiting, I try to get things ready to go. I got some things I'm working on. These are just my beginning drawings. Things may or may not change. Depends on when I paint it. And then hopefully you starts looking something like this. And what I do is I these are 9 by 12s, and while I'm waiting to pick the grandkids up, you see the border I've got around it. Well, I like to make these where an individual, when I give it to them, they can take it, hang it up, and it looks finished somewhat. I mean, it's not got a big frame on it, but it could. I mean, but it doesn't have to. And I put scripture around the edges of it because I feel that this is a way that I can witness without, you know, I mean, God has not called me to stand on a street corner and hail the end is near and that kind of stuff. I just want to spread some happiness. I pull up to get my food at Sonic, and this girl comes out, and I give her $1. I said, that dollar's not much. I said, would you like a painting? She goes, oh, she picks it up, and not everybody reacts this way, but more often than not, you wouldn't believe it. They go, oh, this is so nice. Thank you so much. And then I said, well, you just let me know if you have a youth group or any other kids that would like. Because, oh, I got about 12 in my youth group. I said, all right, I'll see you in about an hour. I go home, get them, bring them to her. She's just floored. But the joy that the word and things that I can't possibly reach a lot of times is getting reached, and it's getting reached on a personal level, and that's what it takes. I can't make nobody do nothing. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm gonna do. So that's me. Other people go about it differently, and
Man, I'm
I
gonna have to
can't
turn my
judge
volume
them.
up because I can barely hear you.
You could. Well, man, I'm sorry. Is it
Sorry.
me?
I don't know. You speak so softly. I don't
I'm
know.
sorry, bro.
I could barely hear you
My
when I
bad.
came back in.
My bad, bro.
It's all right. I'm gonna eat off. Got me a peanut butter cookie.
There you go.
Hmm.
Get it up. Get it up.
Last jar of peanut butter I got from Aldi just wasn't mixed well. It had a lot of oil in it. It was lumpy. It just wasn't a good batch, uh, as far as creamy and smooth. I've never gotten one like that before, but that was the last one I bought. It was kind of weird.
I'm gonna shut my door.
Okay. Ryan says you're a little quiet. Yeah. It's got a
Well,
dollar and a painting. Good way to pick up young women. Just kidding. Okay.
you talking about me, Ryan, or Rex?
Talking about you talk so slow, and then after you talk a while, it just
My
gets,
bad. My bad.
sometimes you trail off, and you're just so chill, and nobody can hear you, and you're oblivious, and
I
whatever.
hear
Uh,
everything you're saying, bro.
oh yeah, you hear me, yeah, because I'm loud. I buy
I'm
almond butter.
talking about why you were doing what you were doing. I heard
Oh, I
everything you
know. I
said.
wanted you to hear me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm okay. You just again, that's
I
fine.
got you. Well,
It's
hey man, I can
that's
only
why I don't
do
like to
me,
say anything
okay?
because I
If
just
I
get an
get
argument.
loud and I get crazy, then nobody wants to hear that, bro. I do the best I can. I try. I'm trying to speak up. You know,
Yeah,
I won't
whatever.
pick on you.
Okay. I
Okay.
know you do.
Back
I know you try.
back to the show. Back to the show.
Yeah, whatever. Uh, gave a little bit of chick nugs, chicken. to Abby last night. So she had that much solid yesterday. A little bit of ham today.
This was protein, wasn't it?
Maybe get her some more. Yeah. She finished that last little bit of chicken broth earlier today, so that's good. I've got some beef broth in there for her now. Chick nuts? No, not chick nuts.
Chicken's nuts, huh?
Hmm. Good to see you, Elsie. I
Good to
conked
see you,
out
man.
after the show after you and I got talking.
Yeah, I went on there and man, there's a lot of chatter going on, and I didn't see you, so I just went on to bed.
Yeah, maybe your hearing's like Wolverine's, Carrie. I mean, I'm not saying he was inaudible. It's just, and I know better to say anything because it's not going to change. I can say, "Would you speak up?" And Elsie will speak up. Like, and I've told this story a million times before. He'll speak up for maybe a minute, minute and a half, and then he'll trail off and go back to his normal speak, which is a little light, you know. And we're dealing with technology here, so it may not be picking up even. It's just one of those you can only get him to project for about a minute unless you get him fired up, you know, and then that's a totally different deal.
Yeah, well,
But
you know,
whatever.
well, I try not to get fired up. It's not good for your health, man.
No, you're right about that. All right. Well, sorry to eat on the screen there, but I've got some. Make sure I bought some of these. Got like these about two other bags I hadn't even opened up. Pumpkin seeds, very good for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Salted
Mm-hmm.
pumpkin seeds, already shelled, by the way. I,
Yes.
I I don't mind eating them shelled. I could barely hear him, and my phone volume was all the way up. Yeah, yeah, he was almost, you know, he was very light when I came in. Put my earbuds in.
My bad, guys.
Well, it may be that it's just not picking up, but Elsie does speak very softly. But he carries a big stick. I've seen it.
Yeah, we walked the road many a mile, haven't we, bro?
Yes, we have
And
one.
I think we're going to walk a lot more too.
Oh, I hope so. I mean,
Yeah, we'll just keep on trucking.
yeah, I'm like Bones said the other day. Try and remain positive, and that's what I've been trying to do. Um,
Yeah, everybody likes somebody positive, bro. You know, be positive and hey, move forward. Don't worry about it. Things are going to occur as they occur. I mean, you know,
Easier said than done.
but I didn't say it was easy. Did I?
No, it's been one of the hardest the last few days or weeks. I'll be honest with you, and everybody else out in TV land here, or whatever. It's been rough. It's been tough to see Abby struggling like she's been struggling, and I covet all your prayers. I think she's doing better. We'll see. You know, at the end of the medicine that was given me, uh, which will last her. I know that one medicine will last her like probably a month and 2 weeks because I've been slow to give her, her full, one. I mean, that's a big pill. I've been having to half it, and so she's
I
only getting
understand.
half. Of course, she's supposed to get a full one in the day, and I've got three pills to give her. Peanut butter jelly time. There you go. Uh,
and got the hook up on that, and
Yeah, a lot of it depends on what I eat. I mean, I had some sausage, a couple big sausage patties earlier. I had some. I've been doing some cooking. I had a bunch of fried pickles. I had about six fried pickles uh, earlier, battered up and
well,
fried.
if you'd had little like some hash browns or something, that potato turns into sugar later. Might
Welcome to welcome to the show, Sad Nipple.
well, brother,
Hell
my
boy.
brother
How's it going, Shadow?
is
Yeah, a
that
lot better now that I got my car back. I can
Good.
finally relax, breathe a little bit.
like party is gone when you don't have your car.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Oi, oi,
Elsie,
Terry, Apex, Omer, Ryan, hey
El-
everybody.
Elsie, I was gone. Let me see
Elsie, of
what you're
course.
working on
Oh, well, okay. I
because
was
I
explaining
was
what
gone when you were showing it.
I'm working on
Oh,
this
okay.
one here, China, and I was also explaining to them what I was doing, but this one here I'm working on in particular. But I've got
Oh,
these. I haven't. I've just got drawings on.
Yeah, those were
I
black and
love
white yesterday. Those two
They
profile
weren't even
ones.
black or white,
Saturday.
brother. They
He's
didn't even have
doing
a
his
board.
school Friday.
it. What's tomorrow?
His e-learning day Friday.
There
Tomorrow's
you go.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Okay,
No, it's still bad.
It's 27 tomorrow.
working in a little
Tomorrow
color.
night's probably late, I guess.
Yeah, took your
Now those are
advice.
your
Thought I'd give it a try. Started
now that
taking
yeah,
pieces.
uh, you're those you're not necessarily going to give away to the kids, right? In color.
Depends.
You get that started, and all of them will want it in color. So just saying,
I know. I
you
know.
know,
That's why not everything's going to be in color.
yeah, I would just stick with black and white and grayscale for the kids.
And now, Rex, I've kind of got a system now.
Yeah.
I gave every kid one, which is 38 kids. Okay, so it's
Wow.
right as Christmas came around. I had a
Uh huh.
big green garbage bag full of them, and I was handing them out, as they
Wow.
left at the end of
Hmm.
the service. And then later on, all I'm asking is, okay, who's the new? Is there any new people? You know,
Hmm.
get them to come out and get them one. Of course,
Right.
I always got a few that are asking, for more.
Right.
There's some of those kids just want more of anything. It doesn't
Yeah, I
matter
know.
what you got.
It's just like when I went in the
But
prison.
you
You give them a sack of cookies, they want
know,
two sacks of cookies. They want three. They want anything they can get from you. I get it. I think
Yeah,
Elsie's
kids.
frozen. Elsie's frozen.
Yeah, looks like it.
No,
Oh,
no, he's went to sad nipple.
offline
What?
shadow.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
there
Hey,
he is.
There he goes. I thought it was me.
I don't know how to even address that. I don't know either. It's above my pay grade.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 80 months had a
Mine too.
glitch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it's the 21st, so the 2nd of February will be here before you know it, and then I'll get 20 more free hours on StreamYard, Shadowhawk.
Yeah.
I might use those for longer streams, if I'm, going to do it. Just came up with a silly story, Abby the dog without fear. Abby wearing a devil flower mask, running and barking at annoying nuns. The nuns are running for their lives. Okay. Genuflexing as they run, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Car all fixed now, or is it still like halfway there?
It's
Better?
it's running. It's not running perfectly, but
Yeah.
hopefully enough. As soon as I get off the show with you tonight, I gotta order uh, some of this engine treatment shit that I found online.
Oh.
It seems like what the major problem is with these newer cars is you get carbon buildup, and it
Mm-hmm.
boosters of intake and all that stuff. And
Uh-huh.
these guys are trying to get me to sign on for $1,000 engine treatment
Of
to
course
get
they
this
are.
Huh.
stuff cleaned out.
Right.
And I found some stuff online that says, even the worst car will only take 3 of these small bottles to clean all your shit out.
Right.
So I'm gonna order that stuff tonight. As soon as that comes in, I'll get that into the car and see what that does for me.
Is that
And if
like
it
an
doesn't do
aerosol
anything,
spray?
if it turns out to be internet bullshit, then I'll probably end up having to finance getting this fucking motor cleaned up.
Is that, I mean, basically that's what they told you? I mean, they looked at it, they did the diagnostic. Is that why you put it
Oh
in
yeah,
there?
no, I already knew since a couple of months ago, dude. I don't have the money for this chemical cleaning bullshit, and I didn't know about this stuff online until just recently. It just started coming up, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that first. Hopefully that'll work.
Right.
I just want to get the thing running good enough so I can go trade it in, and get me a new car.
But I
It's
mean,
time.
you put you put it in the shop for some reason. I'm just wondering what reason. Was it to diagnose it?
Couldn't, no, it was because it wouldn't run anymore. I woke
Oh,
up Monday morning, started the car, and ran for about 5 seconds, and then died. And I did that about 10 more times. And it doesn't matter how I hit the gas, what I did, that's all it would do. So
You didn't have no
Monday
power,
by
couldn't go
noon, I had it
nowhere.
towed to the shop. I gotta have a car.
right.
Kyoto Ken. Hello, Kyoto Ken. That looks like a new name.
Yep. Cameron Payne.
Well, I hope it does work, Shadow.
I hope so too, man. It'll save me a lot of money and a lot of. Man, I'll tell you what, I feel like my heart has been like through the freaking beating over the last 3 days. I've just been so nervous and stressed. It's like,
Uh,
uh,
it's like losing your keys or your phone. It's just something's not right. You know.
right. Well, I only got so much time I could take from work too, without, you know, earning more.
Yeah.
And I mean, this fucking burned up everything I had. It took like about 2 hours. So anything more than this, I'd have been, because now I got a jag ass boss at work that would just love to get on my shit because I've taken too much time off.
Right.
But since I already earned that paid time off, he can't say nothing about it yet. I mean, he probably will anyway, but I can tell him to go fuck himself.
It's amazing you have a job where you can say that to your superior and still have a job.
Well, if you're going to be an asshole and ask about shit that you have no right to ask, then I will be an asshole and tell you that you're being an
Well,
asshole.
you know
You want to
what?
fucking ask me? It,
That,
it's
that,
not legal for your employer to ask you medical questions or why you took a sick day or anything like that. They, they don't have
Right.
the right to do that. That's against HIPAA laws and shit. So the last
Hmm.
time he got on my shit and he was like, well, I'm going to need something from your doctor and this and the other. I was like, no, you don't. And I don't need to give you shit from my doctor because you don't have any fucking right to see anything from my doctor. You don't give a fuck what's going on with me anyway, so why don't you just fuck up? There you go.
and what did he
And he's
do?
like, you're right, I don't care. And he walked away. So, well, there you go then. Why ask if you don't care?
Why
Cover
you
his
fucking with
ass, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to be uh, in the
me?
weeds.
Yeah.
Just to
He just
show
likes
he's
to,
got
he,
some
he likes
authority.
to, he's a bully, dude. He likes to walk around, yell at people, belittle people, talk shit.
He
He
figures
fucking
that's his job,
flirts with all the
don't you
girls
think?
and this, that, and the other. He's a piece of shit, dude. One of these little
We got
power hungry fucking Napoleons. He got himself
Right.
into a little
you
position
know
where he
what,
got a little
Shadow?
bit of power.
As long as he don't put his hands on you, you'll be all right.
Huh.
Oh yeah, no, he
And
knows better.
so will he. And so will he.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I need this or that from your doctor. Like, okay, that's great. Let me talk
Why don't
to
you go
HR
ask?
about that. See
Go ask.
Just
see where they
just
stand.
let just let Elsie know if you need any bail money.
There you go. No, no. Nah, I would love for him to fucking pull something like that. Fucking sue the living shit out of these people.
I'll just have my nephew who come down and represent you. He'll get you
There
out.
you go. Awesome. Failed in entertainment. That's
Well,
right. If you're gonna talk shit, make sure you know the law is on your side or the rules back you up. I don't go around starting anything with anybody. But if you want to come up and start shit with me, that's a whole nother
yeah.
story.
Yeah, we can stop that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's unfortunate. It's like I'm married. I got a family. I'm trying to feed my family. I'm trying to do my thing. Do the best I can at this job for.
Well, it's
I'm a
and it would
freaking
be different if
American
he was
citizen.
dealing with a bunch of kids, right? Like 20-year-olds and twenty
Right.
five year olds. But you
Right.
got guys that like me in this place that have been on a job doing what we do for 30 fucking years. I don't need
Right.
to have some asshole sits at the desk in the office all day come and question me. Why are we doing this? Because if we don't, the
Yeah.
machines won't run anymore. Stupid.
Hey, Shadow,
That's why we.
Shadow, you remember back in, I don't know if you remember in Vietnam, you had a lot of these ROTC guys coming and tell those vets what to do. And they were like,
Oh, I ain't
you
that
gotta be
old.
kidding me, man. You stupid. Wait, go march down that road and see what happens. You're going
Yeah,
through the woods,
yeah.
buddy.
No, I've
You're
seen
going through
stories
the
about it.
woods. Yeah. Oh, I have too.
Yeah, I mean, they can ask for a doctor's note, and I just get a little thing saying, yes, he was here at the doctor, on
Yeah.
such and such a day. But when you start
There's,
demanding shit from me, I need to see something from your doctor that tells me, you can't work 40 hours a week anymore. I was like, well, my doctor ain't going to give you that shit. And if you think I can get a hold of my doctor in one day, you're high. My doctor is very much in demand. I probably won't be able to see him for
Well,
2 weeks at least.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you make an appointment, like I've got an appointment that'll be coming up here pretty soon, uh, that I haven't made yet, but it'll probably be a month and a half before I can get in to see her.
and you better keep it too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Well,
It
I
was
will.
what was it? End of the first week of January, I made my appointment so I could go get my evaluation for my knee replacement. And the first day I could get in was February 3rd. So that'll tell you something right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 2 months worth of my medicine left, so she has to renew that for a year. That's the only
Right.
reason I go in for a yearly checkup,
I got
Right.
unless I had concerns, or I'm sick. At some point, I'm going to
right.
have to find a new doctor because as I get older, I want a male doctor. I'm sorry, same sex doctor.
Yeah.
Because if I got some other concerns, it's like, yeah, strip down in front of some woman doctor. Sorry, it's just me.
Oh, dude. When my
What,
daughter was
man?
just born, her what do you call it? Pediatrician.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice lady. She was like a Spanish lady, kind of a thick accent, but apparently a very, very good doctor. But she would always dress like, she was going out to dinner or something when she came to the office. I didn't know this. It was the first time I meet her. And she walks in and we got, the baby in there for a checkup. And I like, holy shit, this doctor's wearing a very nice dress. And I look down and she's wearing like these crazy green glittery shoes and they're wide open. Her toes are sticking out. She's got these crazy, it looked like she was wearing Gene Simmons boots. It has these crazy long
Wow.
fucking toenails. And I looked at Rosie. I almost started fucking laughing my ass out when I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Like she's looking at me like, "Don't you dare!" As soon as she walked out of the room, I was like, "Honey, it's Dr. Dragon Toes."
Yeah.
We still laugh about that shit. She was a very good doctor. Took care of both of the girls
You
until they were like 10 years
hospital,
old each.
spend a little time hospital, you'll learn modesty. You might out the window.
Oh, lost
Your
connection with
mind
Elsie. There, he's
behind
back.
any show
Didn't
to
even know he
everybody.
was gone.
Well, bro, I ain't got no choice. There's nothing left in my knees. And, so far, nobody's shown me a good way to regrow them. I've had the injections of the chicken stuff or the padding and all that kind of crap, and they don't last and they don't do enough.
Yeah,
Every
and the
step that I take
cortisone
every day.
shots. Right.
Yeah, the cortisone is just about useless. Uh,
Hmm.
It is what it is.
but it's every step of every day. I have to concentrate where I'm putting my foot, and every step of every day hurts. That's the way it is.
You better.
Well, my right elbow's been, and maybe it's I'm because I'm sleeping in a recliner, but I, it's a
you know,
long.
you know, you know what you've been doing. Knock it off.
That's beside the point.
At least change arms once.
Right. I
You
can't help it if I have a dominant
just keeping it
hand.
eight, buddy.
What it was, Shadow, is um, sort of no, late 90s, 2000, somewhere in there, early 2000s, let's say.
Wow.
We're time traveling. Okay.
Um, I did a job, got paid $225 for 3 days work, but my God, I was hauling rocks for construction. I would
Hand
grab.
hauling rocks like wheelbarrow or
Yeah, that. But I mean, I would get like one big rock here that was way too heavy, and one big rock here, and carry them. You know,
oh
it it
shit. Yeah,
it was
that's
like
not good.
on a rock pile, and that's all I did um, for three
Oh, I'm being
days.
serious.
Oof.
And yeah, it screwed my arms up for the first year for sure. And I mean, it's never quite
I
recovered. It probably
bet.
stretched out, some tendons off the bone or something. I don't know. It's
Like something, yeah. Well, I
yeah,
can't be good, dude. Yeah, yeah.
Did you
But
have a
and
choice, Rex? Did you have a
yeah. I
a
had,
choice
rat
in
I
a
had
that?
a
good
choice.
way
It was just good money at the time, but and I've been thinking about that
to
probably even last night as my elbow was kind of hurting me a little bit in the last few days. It's like, and in fact, I wrote something down in my writing in my notebook. I said something akin to, it's not worth it. You know, uh, the gain that you think you get from it. Messing my
and
elbows up for a lifetime is not worth $225. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's not worth it.
no, yeah. But you didn't think about that at the time, you know.
No, no, not really. Uh,
All right, damn it. What the hell's going on?
What up? What up?
here.
Why? No, my phone's being a pain in the ass. I can't see a thing.
Yeah.
Uh, somebody tried to call and it messed up my screen on my phone, and I can't get back to seeing you guys again without probably kicking myself.
Okay. Well, we can
Understand,
see
so.
you. We can hear you good.
Oh, wait. Okay. I got it back. All right. Thought I was going to hit
Yeah.
the X out of
Mine's
the
doing
back,
that
but
too,
I.
Shadow.
Ah, why is it back? Fuck. Damn screen just came back. No, I don't want to join a beta or Samsung Internet for Windows. What
Beta.
the
You
shit?
said beta. So I
Oh, that's
had
what
this.
it is. My
I
phone
looked
is trying
for.
to sell me an upgrade.
I looked for some older designs in this. This is actually a Salvador Dali design on that little raindrop or something, you know. And I've got some of the pages have characters in here
I
that I've
swear to God.
put down. Not every character's a viable character. 2008. This goes back a ways when I was designing a lot of characters. Of course, it's never been in a lifetime, but in 2008, I was really working professionally at designing characters. Uh, and this was a pad, apparently, that I was using. Things like that.
Nah.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I was making concerted effort trying to. Now, see, here's the. I don't know which came first. I think maybe the painting came first. You remember the? And I even did a sketch card. It kind of looked like Beaker because I kind of got it wrong. But here's that fly-like character from 2008. So he goes back to 2008.
Okay.
Now I did a painting. I did a sketch card not too long ago.
Oh, being a landscaper, Apex. What? Wraps
Got
in
to
a
get the
wheelbarrow?
proportions right.
Sometimes you just can't get the truck where you need it.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
I used to hate wheelbarrow. Oh, probably what screwed up my shoulder before it actually popped when I was at the county.
Ah,
Your shoulder popped.
Oh, yeah, back in 2018, dude, I had to have a total reconstruction on my right shoulder. Blew out my shoulder, the rotator cuff, my bicep peeled off of my elbow, and shot back up my arm like an old window shade.
Mm.
That was fucking interesting. It didn't hardly hurt a bit when it happened. It hurt a lot the next day. But right when it
So
happened, I don't know if it was adrenaline or what, and I just heard this pop, and I watched my bicep crawl up my arm and poof, turn into a hard little ball right at the base of my shoulder.
here
It was
is
crazy.
I was
that's
saying super sleuth here, but I was also calling him stretch, and I'm calling flex now. That's his final name, but uh,
Man, that one's not picking up very well yet, Rex. Maybe yeah, try bringing them back slow.
he's
Little
stretchy.
bit.
well. They got the lines too on the paper, so
Yeah, the lines on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that might be messing with me.
and a bunch of expressions here for him.
believe it or not, in my opinion, expressions make all the difference in the world, man. When you're doing things, I see sometimes
Oh yeah,
it's just people do things and there's people don't even have an expression on their face. I said, my goodness, if that's happening in front of me, I'd be kind of freaking out there a little bit. Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes they can get a little too cartoony, depending on what your subject matter is. But I usually kind of like even the cartoony expression, you know.
Oh, yeah, because they convey a lot.
Like our missing in action boy John Billard is very good at those cartoony faces, man, with the big eyes and the wacky expressions. He really grew on that. Apex says, "Join the beta team. Yes, I get to review Samsung Internet for beta. Yay!"
Moon rock this damn rocket inside out.
Yeah, this has a lot of names in it. I'll have to look. Some of the names I keep returning to, uh, but I'll have to read through this.
You might find some good ones that you thought of back then that you haven't,
Yeah.
re-remembered yet.
Yeah, there's some good designs here. I've had this down here. I just and I've looked through it before, but I haven't looked through it in the last few weeks, so months, whatever. Uh, does have some good stuff in it.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
Welcome to the sing along channel, folks.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Walters. Good to see you, Mike.
Still a
What
lot of
up?
room in this. It's not full. I have one down here that's totally full. Hey, Mike.
What up?
I will be on the mic stand when? Sometime in February. I'll look here. I was kind of reticent to, but I can't totally shut down because of what's going on with Abby. So, uh, be on the 22nd. That's Washington's birthday. 22nd of
Oh,
February with Mike on the mic stand. 'Cause I have a lot of fun there with Mike.
puppy. Hello, puppy dog. You're cold, Missy. You just got him from outside. Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
it's cold as cold.
Don't tell
Warm
me
me up,
you
Dave. Warm me
talk to
up.
your dog. Oh my gosh.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
He
Talk to my cat
understands
as well.
everything I say.
hmm And she talks back to both of them.
Oh my. Well, we'll get your room ready for you. Padded.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
She
Pat
does it
them
her
walls up.
own
That's
way.
how I like
And
it.
she talks back to me. Yes. Tells me some very
Don't you
interesting.
dare. Oh, don't you dare.
How dare you?
She just has to have something to say. I'm not saying I understand what she's saying exactly, but I get the general idea.
Ken
Trust
My
says
me,
cat,
he's
my
she
dog
seething
knows
meows
with
to
at
go
anger
outside.
himself.
me.
She will let you know.
Yes. Like I said, the cat, she's just a nonstop motor mouth. So as soon as you come downstairs, it's meow, 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 meow. Every time you come near, it's meow, 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 meow. So I never really know what she wants, except she always wants to be petted. So,
So that she can get her daily grip and bite on you.
yeah, exactly.
Because she is a biter, right? Playful biter.
I, yes, I'm trying to hurt you most of the time.
Hmm. So
But
you'll
the
be
funny
very
thing is,
proud of me,
she's kind
Shadowhawk.
of
I've watched some, maybe some that you haven't seen. But
calling me
Tom
at 5
Baker,
o'clock.
Doctor Who today. Uh,
What's that?
Tom
I'm
Baker,
sorry.
Doctor Who. Watched a couple of
What about
series
him?
today.
Oh, good night.
Meglos had on, and I'm trying to think of her name, one of the original companions, um, that was with the first Doctor. She makes her last appearance on Doctor Who, with Tom Baker. Years later, I don't
Oh,
know, uh, over a decade later. It was good that she came back uh, to do that series. Uh,
oh, that's cool. Yeah. I was thinking maybe she came back for like the five after or something.
yeah, I watched Meglos, and I watched the one written by Douglas Adams, and because they had a writer's strike, it was never completed. It was abandoned. Although
Ah,
they had shot a bunch of it. So what they've done now, and it's been done for years now, but they completed it with some pretty nice animation. One of the better animated things, and I'm glad that since Tom Baker only had that one story that needed to be animated and sort of filled in, that they did it justice. Because some of the animation is pathetic on some of these first and second Doctor things that they've been doing some animation and fill-ins for. Some's been good.
mm,
I mean, some's pretty spotty. You know.
right, right. Well, BBC's never been famous for spending a lot of money. You
No, I mean that's it. And they've never. Can you imagine how much better that it would have been if they had? And then even now with the new Who, they're giving it a pretty healthy budget. And then when they did the one season, I guess through Disney, but yeah, Disney dropped it because it's other shite, right? It's yeah, no one's watching. They were watching more of that spin-off show. Uh, Although that seems to be losing ground too as it goes around. But at least there's some exciting news. There's some undiscovered Doctor Who still being found. It's been like 11 years, I think, since any kind of announcement.
wait, there was a Doctor Who spin-off show?
Yeah, it's called The War Between the Land and Sea, something like that. And I
Yeah,
think the
I had
first,
no idea. I don't think I've heard about that one.
yeah, I think the first season is wrapping up right now. The last episode's
Yeah.
either aired or will be airing here soon. Uh, it looks, almost. I just from what I've seen, it looks. Of course, it's sort of underwater. A lot of it, kind of like Aquaman. Aquaman was like the biggest underwater battles and adventure that had been seen on screen. I think that's why the first one did so well. That and it stayed away from too much darkness like DC's been doing with their movies. You know, seems like they went pretty dark.
Really hadn't been even keeping up with the new stuff at
Yeah.
all.
Well, I haven't either. But I'm glad. I've talked about this before that they had reportedly a nonprofit organization that is trying to work and preserve not just Doctor Who film, but all that stuff and try and get it back for you know what was wiped and stuff. Like here's a good example in the first chase. There's actually a machine in the TARDIS, right, that sort of zones in like a big TV. And they
Yeah,
have a clip from Top of the Pops, uh, popular music, sort of like our American Bandstand.
yeah.
And
Right.
it had
Hey, Chica.
this was it had a clip of the Beatles in 1965. Uh,
Yeah.
they did one live and they did two recorded, I think. And Top of the Pops wiped that early Beatles. The only way you can see that is a part of that rendition of "She's Got a Ticket to Ride" is in Doctor Who, in the
Oh well.
first
Yeah,
Doctor,
Quinn Lindsay was on that show back in the day too.
and I
My
think in the
favorite.
faceless ones in the background, there's a Beatles song playing at one point. Um,
So you get in trouble for that nowadays.
yeah, well, now that I know with the Chase, they actually had the rights to show that, and they did. Uh, but yeah, that's
Okay,
the
what
only way
about
you can see that now. That performance is on Doctor
hey
Who. That
Siri?
little clip on Doctor Who
What
because
are they
they didn't.
spending $5 billion on a year if they're not putting it into their programming? Because their programming doesn't look like it's that high end.
Right. BBC spent 5 billion a year. You don't pay for it, you go to prison. Yeah, that's sort of mandatory. BBC are starting to charge for watching YouTube soon. Wow. Wow. They're doubling down on pretty stupid.
Wow, yeah. Well, they can say goodbye to their YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to write that down. See, got busy. I think Elsie came in about that time. I don't know. Just trying to formulate my thoughts. Rex Hex and
I'm a quick
Apex
girl.
this Saturday. And we will be having on Marcus Killigrew.
Oh, hell, Mark.
That's good. We haven't had Marcus on before on Rex X and Apex. First, so that'll be the 24th after
We've had
Feature
Marcus here a
Friday.
couple times, haven't we? Or is he just
Huh?
only in the chat? I said, we've had Marcus on here, haven't we? Or is he just, am I just used to seeing him in the chat all the time?
We've had him. Yeah, you're used to seeing him on the chat. He's been on once or twice. He's been on a couple
Yeah,
times.
that's what I was saying. Yeah,
Once.
that's okay. A couple times is what I said, isn't it?
So
Oh my God.
I can't remember. I think we've had him on like two times. Yeah.
Oh, that was Jimmy Savile that did the Top of the Pop show and introduced the bands and stuff. Ah, okay. So now I have some reference for that guy.
Feature Friday we'll do Klaus Jansen because it's his birthday, and we'll have Doctor Mask on unless he gets called away. As doctors often do. He's supposed to be with us Friday.
Dr. Marcus Welby. Oh shit, I doxed him. Damn it.
I love Doctor Marcus Wilby. That had James
And
Brolin in it. You remember?
uh, yeah, it did. Yeah, young James Brolin.
Yep, a young James Brolin. Yep.
I forget what the guy's name who was who played Dr. Welby.
I
He
don't
had a
know
very,
either.
very distinctive face and shit, though.
I
You know,
think the
he
first
had
thing
that
I
kind of
saw James Brolin in was Doctor Welby, MD, in the 70s.
probably.
He
Yeah,
was a
I'm
good
trying to
show.
think of it. Mm-hmm. Well, he wasn't a child actor, was he? But his kid was, I think. I don't know
Yeah,
if James
Josh
was.
Brolin. Yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
Josh was a child actor.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've said before that there's footage of him of James Brolin, his father, who married Barbara Streisand and then had their son. Right. She
Mm-hmm.
they've been married long time. He and Barbara Streisand. Um, he did a lot of the early test prosthetics for Planet of the Apes.
No, really.
Hmm.
Ah,
He
that's pretty
wasn't in
wild.
the movie, but he did a lot of
He
the
was
early.
doing special effects.
They do have him on film, them working on him and everything in the behind the scenes, like in the extras of that movie. You can see him, them applying some of the appliances to his face and everything, whatever.
Ah, cool.
But yeah, he had something to do with Planet of the Apes. Some of the initial
Interesting.
planning, you know. Uh, He was in Capricorn 1. Remember Capricorn 1?
No, just
Or
vaguely.
or the
I
astronaut
remember the
movie, and
title
then they
more.
after the
I
astronauts, they
remember
wanna
it was
kinda
a
silence
sci-fi
them.
movie with astronauts, but
Yeah,
I have no idea what it was about.
I think they were trying to silence them because somehow kill the astronauts because they knew they really didn't go to the moon.
I thought you were going to say because
Hey, Riley.
there's the other one too, where
Andromeda
I think
Strain?
who is it?
Andromeda
What's his
Strain?
name? Something Glenn. The and he insists that they saw aliens when they were
Right.
up in space, and that he's
Yeah.
seen alien spacecraft, and they've been trying to shut him up for years.
You sure it was now,
Hey,
I mean,
Alonzo,
like Glenn
I'm
that,
pretty sure it was
had
Glenn. Scott Glenn, is that his name?
no, he was a
Yeah,
congressman, right?
but yeah, for a little while he was.
For a little
He
while,
punched
for a long
Bro,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, compared to how long he was in NASA and all that other shit, not that long, but
Well, now
but yeah, he famously punched some guy on TV that said the moon landing was fake. You're thinking that he was one of the ones that was saying it was fake, but no, he actually punched a guy for saying something like that, and that was when he was like our age or better.
right. Okay. Well, I mean, he orbited, he went around the world. You know, that was his part in the NASA program. With his
Yeah, I don't think he ever actually stepped foot on the moon.
no, he didn't. Uh, Capricorn 1 what is about a fake
But that's what.
Martian.
Okay, so
Okay.
there you go. That's the contact tracks. That's where this comes from. Because when he did the whole orbit around the world, he was up there for a good long time. And apparently, there's stories of him seeing alien aircraft and all that
Well,
stuff
he saw
come
some
from one.
lights. He saw some lights, something, some phenomenon. Uh, I think it's kind of indescribable. It could have been some friction. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think we'll ever know. If he wants to,
Well, I'm not gonna argue with the guy that was out in space looking at it. If
right.
he says to him it looked like aliens, then
Well,
I
there's
believe him.
definitely weird stuff, but you're out in space for the very first time, right? I mean, supposedly. Anyway, I mean,
Again,
it's all going to be
retrospective.
brand new, right? You get out there, who knows what you're
You're
going to
willing to
see?
go with anything except when it comes to aliens. You're like, nope, they don't exist. Anything else, you're
Um,
fine with. Hey,
yeah, I
aliens,
mean
nope.
that's my own sort of belief, but and I do think that there's a big alien. Going to be a very big push in America and around the world. I think they're already setting it up to convince you that aliens are real, and maybe they are. And I'm not
Dude,
here
they
to
already
say
did that like a year and a half ago. They put out government fucking confirmation that UFOs have been spotted for years over our planet, and that the government's been keeping track of them. They
oh yeah,
confirmed
the
that like a
Navy.
while back.
Yeah, but they're easing the public into it. When
Oh yeah, yeah.
alien,
They're holding it in their pocket for when they need it. Here comes the big distraction.
right?
The aliens are coming. They're going to be here next Sunday.
And when they land on the White House lawn, that'll be the big panic button for a lot of people.
Then it's going to be like Mars attacks.
No, it's going to be like how to serve man.
Ah, a little more subtle than that.
Yeah, they'll take you off planet to eat you, and not spoil you.
That one sounded more like Popeye than Mars attacks. Sorry.
It did, didn't it? Yuck, 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 yuck.
Break out
Got my,
that
got
shit.
my imitations confused.
It was a good movie.
Oh God,
I mean,
finally relaxing. I can feel my
I didn't get into it,
muscles are
but
tensing and stuff. Why not?
NASA's got a presence for whatever reason in Greenland. And if you look at Greenland and you put a red filter over it, it looks the typography, the geography looks a lot like Mars. Just saying. How many of you have been to Greenland to see those inward
Oh
places in
man.
Greenland? Hmm? Yeah, it looks a lot suspiciously like Mars.
So,
Yeah,
so
Buzz
now the
walked
Mars
on the moon
rover
second.
has been out in the desert in Greenland somewhere, out on the tundra for the last 15 years or
Left
whatever.
eye.
They had a little remote control toy out there in the tundra. New report from
Yeah.
Mars. We found a rock.
Yeah, there you go. Aliens are probably interdimensional beings, demons and angels. Yeah. That's
Could be
that's
cheap.
that could
That's
be
a
too.
that's a, certainly a theory, and
There
I don't discount any theories. Really, I try to keep an open mind on that
well,
stuff.
we
I've
both
seen.
know as believers demons and angels are real. I mean,
Oh,
I
for
would
sure.
hope.
I mean, if
Yeah.
oh, fucking neighbor. If you're a Christian, I mean, then you pretty much have to believe that because it tells you so in the fucking Bible. I mean, it says Jesus drove out the demons from
You
a
could
bunch of
pick or
people.
choose. You could pick
I
or
mean,
choose.
whatever. I guess you can. But
Isn't that going to be? Isn't that going to be a
depends on
new
your religion,
Pokemon
right?
character? Isn't that going to be a new Pokemon character? Pick or choose.
Pick or choose, or pick your nose.
Sorry, sorry about that.
There you
Pick
go.
your nose. Pick your nose. He's got a
Pikachu.
greenie attack.
Oop, roboting a little bit there.
Me, me.
Who, me?
Yep.
Still?
Oh, no. No.
Okay.
Emergency turns 54 years old. Did on the 15th. Came out in 1972. Emergency was really good. And Adam 12 was great.
Yeah,
Marcus
I
Well, BMD, like we talked about, that
grew up,
was great.
grew up laying on the floor watching those.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, excuse
Can
me.
you believe
Sorry.
Dolly Parton turned 80? She's 10 years younger than my mother.
Yeah, it's crazy. I heard she was having some problems late last year. I hope she's recovered.
It seems like she has.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, they were
Uh,
saying she had something going on health wise. Probably right between Thanksgiving and Christmas or something like that. You know, Katie did. Katie did. Yeah, she's a huge Dolly Parton fan. That's the only reason I know. Yeah, I got the update. I was listening to a Katie did's Good Morning CG one day, and she was talking about it.
oh,
Yeah, I heard Shadow that when I talked to her, she said, "Oh, it wasn't no big deal." She didn't
Yeah, well, that's
say anything
yeah. I hadn't
about it.
heard like any major updates or yeah. I think that her sister like had reported it, and then she even came right back out, and so it's not like life threatening or anything. You know, she clarified
she
like after
Yeah,
a day or
right.
something.
Yeah,
she is definitely, tries to remain in a positive,
she does.
you know,
Oh, Dolly, yeah,
mindset.
yeah. Now,
She's a
you see
good
her
soul.
getting all crazy and mad when she's doing a movie role, but I've
Now,
never seen her like pissed off in public or anything like that.
She's a good soul. Got a good soul.
hmm She's giving a
Got a
lot,
good heart.
Jerry, too, dude.
Good heart.
She's giving away tons
Hey,
of money.
who do you think helped those people up in Tennessee, up in the mountains, man? Who do you think helped them? It wasn't the
Oh yeah,
government.
yeah, because fucking Biden wouldn't do it. That's for sure.
Welcome to the Dolly
Oh,
Parton channel. Anyway,
Or was it?
yeah,
Anyway,
you call me
yeah.
crazy. Look at this harpy eagle. Look at that thing, man. I wouldn't be standing there next to that thing. Jeez.
Well, he'll pluck your eye out.
He could. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
pluck your
You're
whole
also looking
face
at him
off,
from the
man.
back there. He looks. I mean, they are
Look at them
huge, but
wings. Oh, God, man. He's
look,
beautiful.
I mean, he's nearly as tall as a dude.
well, yeah, he might be a short dude too, but
Look at that
geez, I
bad
mean,
boy.
look,
Yeah.
man.
He looks
Come
mad,
on.
boy. I
Look at those
love him.
feet. Look at
Oh
those claws. That looks like the new Godzilla design. There you go,
Rodan,
feet.
Rodan, maybe.
Look at those
Yeah,
I'll
feet.
give you that.
Rodan. Heck yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
That's amazing,
jack it,
amazing
jack
big
him up
bird,
a
dude.
little bit and turn him into Rodan.
The
Yeah.
largest eagle in the world, harpy eagle, most powerful
Hmm.
bird, one of the most powerful birds in the world. I mean, it's as big as a man nearly. So yeah, it's going to be
But
pretty strong,
I
huh?
think they can snatch like 70 pounds off the
I
ground.
bet they can.
So, I
Yeah.
They
mean,
come out and snatch your dog right up, man. Snatch
yeah,
your
your
dog
dog,
right up.
Wow.
deer, small
Okay.
child.
I'm gonna kick Elsie. He anyway. Just gonna kick Elsie.
They're down in South
We went
America.
through
You
this
don't got to worry
yesterday,
about
but
your
he's
dog.
just not getting the message. There we go. Here is a picture
Okay.
of uh, a lot of you probably didn't know in 1987, Claude Jean, how do you say his name? Jean Claude Van Damme, on set of Predator 1987 in the original Predator suit
Okay.
design before he was fired from the film. Before the more iconic design was finalized, the Predator was envisioned as a lean insect like hunter called the Hunter, and Van Damme was cast to play it due to his athleticism and martial arts background. The suit, however, proved deeply flawed. It was bulky, poorly ventilated, and limited visibility and movement. That's kind of like in most suits, right? Van Damme was frustrated that his face and physicality were completely obscured, reducing him to what he later described as a guy in a rubber suit. He also expected a more visible star making role, not realizing the creature would be largely anonymous. Tensions grew on the set in the jungles of Mexico, where heat and humidity made the costume unbearable. After repeated complaints and disagreements with the production team, Van Damme was fired. The original design was scrapped entirely. Stan Winston was brought in to redesign the creature, transforming it into the towering, dreadlocked Predator audience now know today. The role was recast with Kevin Peter Hall, whose size and movement redefined the character. The film went on to become a science fiction classic. Predator's final uh, facial design was inspired in part by a suggestion from James Cameron, who reportedly told Stan Winston the creature should have mandibles like an insect.
Oh,
But
very cool.
the
Yeah, so they
original,
kind of kept the like hunter idea of the insect a little bit with
right?
the facial features.
Hmm.
And hail
But
Jack Spurlock.
this was the original costume here.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm glad they changed it. That's terrible.
I'm glad that
Yeah,
didn't come out.
That would have been an immediate B movie, dude. Look at that
Oh,
thing.
man.
yeah. Well, it's neat
You had to
that they
put
were
that on
trying stuff like that.
the shelf.
No, I love the creativity. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
you got to execute.
Yeah, somebody should have executed. Some
Somebody should have executed that design.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hugh Jackman has a habit he kept up for over 20 years on movie sets. Every
Being
Friday,
gay.
okay. Moving on.
Well,
Nobody wants to
every
hear it.
Friday,
So,
who
Yeah,
Hugh Jackman
I
did
like
what?
Hugh Jackman as an actor, but I think he's a little gay.
Okay.
Fire.
Every Friday, he gathers the entire cast and crew and hands out scratch off lottery tickets to everyone. The reason he started it 20 years ago or over 20 years ago says, I hated how fragmented the set has had become. I miss the days when everyone was in the same place and spent the time together. Apparently, that's why. What a wonderful gesture. So they get together
'Cause
every Friday after shooting and scratch off lottery tickets. Hey,
I mean,
win something.
at least it's something kind of fun, right? You might actually win some money.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice gesture, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun.
Look, I mean, it's way better than my boss. I'll tell you that. Look,
Wow. These windmills are everywhere. Here is grass sledding on the grassland in Inner Mongolia. This is the type of windmills that they have where I go down and win that they put in last
hmm
year.
I know that,
Very,
dude. The Central Indiana is flooded with these things.
Whoa,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, we've got tons of them. The farmers are getting subsidies to put them up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
But you know what happens? They're just giant lightning rods. They get hit by lightning, they catch fire, and then they burn down
exactly.
after a couple of years.
And they never pay for themselves. Never.
No.
Maybe that's why they ain't got them
And
around
then,
here.
they also killing uh, migrating flocks of birds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're causing all kinds of
Aren't,
disruptions to
aren't
wildlife and stuff.
they aren't they messing with the whales as well?
With the
Who?
whales, that's kind of like a newer theory. I don't know that they've proved that yet or not, but it wouldn't
I
surprise
believe
me. I mean,
they
they got to be putting a lot of sound into the atmosphere. It's got to go somewhere. Just because you can't hear it because you're not right there doesn't mean that the sound doesn't exist, right? It's a sound wave. It just continues on
Right.
until it's absorbed or it bounces somewhere.
Yeah.
in the well, I mean the whales were beaching on the east coast there, and they uh, might have attributed it
To the windmill?
to the windmills. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
1980s, this bust on the graveside of Doors frontman Jim Morrison is
Excuse me.
Paris's
Sorry.
uh, in the cemetery in Paris. The bust was stolen in 1988 and was finally recovered this week in Paris during an unrelated fraud investigation. No suspects have been named yet. So
Oh, wow.
this that bust
They
has been
found Jim's
gone
head.
since 1988
Wow.
Wow.
from the
That's crazy.
gravesite. Looks a little
So
defaced, but
stole his head.
looks
Well,
like
it
they.
probably broke it a little bit when they took it off the statue. I'm
Yeah, I
guessing.
mean the nose is broke off, so he's
Yeah.
Jim Morrison, the Sphinx at this moment.
It's kind of zombie Jim Morrison a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Frankenstein.
Right.
Well, glad they got it back. I mean, 1988.
Everybody's
That's
gonna
that's
remember
that's
me like,
wow. That's over 30 years. That's amazing.
yeah. They're probably some fucking mobster or some shit, right? Somebody with a lot of money paid somebody get me Jim Morrison's head.
Cool picture of Steve McQueen here. There you go. I did not inhale.
Lies,
He
all
could,
lies.
I, don't, I don't think he said
Lies,
that.
lies, all lies. Yeah, that's him dressed up like that. I guarantee you,
Oh, good.
that's the on the set of Thomas Crown Affair. Steve McQueen was known for demanding bulk freebies from studios when signing onto a film, things like electric razors and jeans. It later emerged that he donated them to the Boys Republic Reformatory School, where he had spent part of his teenage years. He was a Missouri kid. He grew up in Missouri.
we like Missouri.
Show me. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Well, here she is.
I'm glad you
I don't
found her,
remember
bro.
her on the show like this on PBS, but hey, nice nonetheless. Her evening wear. Scientists have found a massive water reserve 400 miles underground, hidden deep inside the Earth's mantle. This water is not a liquid ocean. Instead, it's trapped inside a blue rock called ringwoodite, which acts like a giant sponge. Researchers believe this underground storage could hold 3 times more water than all the oceans on the surface combined. This discovery suggests that Earth's water may have come from deep inside the planet rather than from space. It shows our world has a hidden water cycle that helps keep the planet stable and active. And I believe that. I believe that there was a water barrier. The Bible talks about that. Have you seen Island of the Fishmen? 1979 was released recently.
Island of Fishman.
Island of the
I heard
Fishmen. Here you
that.
I-
No, I know humanoids from the deep,
right. Maybe it was
but
maybe this is
oh,
humanoids, but it's
maybe that's might be a
the
sequel
Italian
or
name.
like a yeah, made under a different name or something. Because that looks like humanoids from the deep.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, and this the actress, she was a Bond girl.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's just a different name for the same movie.
Oh, okay.
Probably a foreign version. You know,
Pretty good
that's
looking
a
designs on the
H.P.
costume.
Lovecraft story,
Oh, it
Oh,
was.
or
Okay.
based on an H.P. Lovecraft story. I think it was one of his originals. It wasn't later. Oh yeah, it
Ah.
was H.P.
I'll be back.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the
oh.
fishmen were like servants of Cthulhu or one of the elder gods or something like that, but they
Mm.
couldn't reproduce, so they had to steal human women to impregnate to make
Oh,
more fishmen. Yeah,
interbreed. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They were unable to breed within their own species apparently, which is kind of weird. But okay.
Well, I mean, that's why things go extinct, right? I mean, supposedly,
Well,
right?
yeah, well, if all the females died off for some reason, like some kind of weird disease, what was that? There's a comic book out there. I think it's called "Why the Last Man" or something like that. Like
Oh yeah.
every man on
Our,
Earth gets killed, so this guy suddenly becomes like the most valuable commodity on the planet because without him, um, because he's the only guy that
uh,
didn't get affected by this virus or whatever. So
well,
they had to
I
have him
have,
to continue the human race. So
yeah. Well, I
it's a
actually
pretty
have
cool
some
comic
Y
story, actually.
books, but I've never really read. Kind of got a late
No,
start on it, so it's
dude,
kind
I'll
of
tell you if you
spotty.
guys have not seen him, I recommend Russian comic book geek. He's one of these guys that started doing motion comics like a few years back, maybe 10 years ago. But he does really good motion comics, and he's got good voice acting. He edits really well. He puts in little special effects and stuff. So I started watching his stuff, and that's the only reason I know what Y is, why I know what the boys are, Invincible. Because I never collected these things. I never saw them, and I never go to the shops because the last few times I've been to the shops, there's nothing there I want. Um, except maybe baggage, you know. So now Rex has
Better.
left me.
Rex is
Oh,
what?
for Data Cam? I said now Rex has left me. Um,
Um, no, I'm here.
okay.
You can hear
Uh,
me, right?
I can't
I
tell.
mean,
You
you
might
were
be a
to
little clearer than
me.
you are.
I was just checking the chat, and no one said about anything about you roboting. So I thought it might just be for me. So I kind of caught some of that. No need to repeat it. But uh, yeah,
Okay,
apparently that was just on my end. You know, at least
is
I'm
it
not
still
losing my
happening? You want me to
broadband
pop?
feed. No,
Is it
I
still
mean,
happening?
if it persists,
Okay. So we're
we'll
fine then?
see. Yeah, you are now.
Okay.
There for a while when you were talking, though, it was pretty spotty for me, but apparently not the chat. So I didn't say anything. As long as you get your point across, and I kind of got the gist of what you were saying anyway. Uh, I
Yeah, and
went to a
that
school
I
where we studied. Uh,
I think we have a slight delay between us as well, Rex.
Maybe. I mean, I think people were saying that, or you were saying that the other day. Isn't that wild that Greenland's got the oldest sharks in the world, the longest lifespans? I mean, 200 to 500 years old. Some of
Well,
those
it's
sharks.
I think that was where they were first discovered. I don't know if that's the
Right.
only place you find them, but
Right. Right.
yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Interesting
this Greenland
coincidence.
shark that was located in the Atlantic Ocean, it said it's been roaming the ocean since 1627. Wow.
Mark.
Wow,
Isn't
that's
that wild?
insane.
Yeah.
Almost unbelievable, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
AI.
I
It's
don't know how
fake.
they come to the conclusion of how old these things are. That's what makes me wonder. Hold on.
Yeah.
Mama's got the radio on in here.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna mute
hear it.
for a sec.
We hear it.
Sorry. All right, now my screen's I want to go back to where I can fucking mute. Just mute me, Rex. You can do it from your end.
Okay.
What is
Uh, There we go. Shadow sounds good to
Give me
me.
a minute,
Motion picture,
and then bring me
motion
up.
comics. Okay.
No, fuck.
I was looking for one particular thing. One video I'm going to have to put on LZ is when the solar eclipse came overhead. Here's the path it took, LZ. Uh, I
okay?
actually
It went
filmed.
right over it.
Yeah, I actually filmed it. I mean, it was really close to where I am in Northeast Arkansas. Uh, April 8th, 2024 was the one. I'm pretty sure that I saw. I don't think the one from 2017. Yeah,
Yeah, I believe that's the one. I remember
yeah, it
kind of
was.
talking about it.
Hmm. Yeah, I actually filmed that. I'm gonna have to download that and do a short video. You know,
That's cool.
I I kind of narrate the whole thing, and it's neat to capture that on film.
Sure is. How many times does that occur?
Yeah, and especially in the spot where you
Especially,
are, right?
Yeah, going right over your state.
Hmm. Yeah, you got to be in the
especially
right place at the right
I'm good.
time to get a total solar eclipse.
Yeah,
Total eclipse of the heart. Oh, shit. Okay, we're not doing single ones.
I'm hearing you.
Okay. Okay, no,
I've been
you
hearing
didn't
you.
hear what
no
Um,
problem.
Bits
I
and
just
pieces. I
unmuted
mean,
a second.
you were singing "Total Eclipse of the Heart," and you were saying something before that, mumbling something.
Oh, No, I will. Well, maybe.
The
It's
mumbling.
all good.
Well, whatever.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Uh, we'll be done in 16 minutes.
Because we got everything going our way.
At least that's what it says down there in the corner.
Right. Yeah, I'm showing yeah,
Yeah.
less than yeah, about 16, 15. Yep.
It'll be about 2.5 hours to my bed.
There's one
What was that,
thing I'm
Elk?
trying to find here.
It was
Think about what it is, but I'll know it
graphite.
when I see
Oh,
it.
the Pez or something?
No, it's a
Oh, oh,
actual block of graphite
oh,
drawing
wow.
with it.
Ah, I got you. Yeah, that's a thick one. Almost like
Oh,
a, big pastel chunk or
oh wow.
something. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think carpenters use those like at
Can lay down
No,
some walls.
no.
lumber
Wa-
yards.
Water water soluble graphite.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Where'd you get that
Bought
thing,
a
or have
whole
you had it
box.
for a while?
I bought a whole box of them.
Okay. Where'd you get them? You know?
Oh, I had to order them online.
Oh, okay.
So,
You like them?
yeah,
I
right.
mean, they're kind of
Check out
bulky.
Wrestling Comic Boutique, man. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I really like them. I like them a lot. You know those pencils? They're expensive at Hobby Lobby. Those little graphite pencils. This
Oh
sucker
yeah.
lasts me a year, and I've got like 12 of them. And
Right.
Nice. There you
And
go.
and I know you
oh,
use a lot of that. That's kind of your thing and has been for the last few years.
I love it because I love to draw and I love to paint. And that's the best of both worlds right here.
Um,
In
January
my hum,
14th,
in my
pre-order
humble
of the
opinion.
launch, Barry Allen. For you that like, uh, you know,
Flash.
flash on. There you go. Nice looking design. Classic.
Is this a new book?
The figure.
It's a new toy action figure.
Oh, new toy? Okay.
Yeah. And
Uh,
they
how am I
have,
supposed to know from just the image? Right?
you have Jay,
Yes.
right. Exactly. And here is Jay Garrick, and that's just been released from McFarlane Toys as well. Here, whoop, let me blow that
Cool.
up. Yeah, I like the original with the Mercury helmet.
Sorry,
That's
Terry.
cool.
Maybe Rex might look at the chat in a minute.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. What do we mean?
He
What do
looks
we?
muscly, dude.
You got
He looked
some
kind of
Jesus
thick.
art?
Oh, he does. Yeah. Did
I
you
want
show
to
my
see. I
Jesus
want to.
art? Got singing in kitchen? I guess we'll
Oh, I
wait till
would
tomorrow
love.
to see that. I like Flash.
No, the one before that.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
Ezra Miller. Exactly.
she's asked for an update
And
on
said she
Azure.
was good at and drink.
Oh.
Missed the Abby update. How's Abby?
Oh, okay. For the third time or fourth, I think. Um, she hopefully
Everyone's
she's done.
concerned about Abby. Don't be a dick about it.
I know, I know.
Good Lord, man.
And people come in at different times. I get it.
Take care
She's
about your dog.
eating a
Take
little
care about
solid
you.
food. You know, still kind of low on the energy level. Uh, but any progress right now is good progress, right? Uh, an artist has developed an innovative technique for infusing wood with metal salts to create metallized wood. Produced a
Huh.
material that retains the wood's natural grain patterns with a metallic shine. That's wild. Check that out. I don't know what metallic salts are, but apparently that's how you achieve that.
Hmm. All right.
Metallic salts. Anybody know
I
what
guess
metallic
like
salts
it.
are?
Gives you
I'm guessing you
metal
take that
wood.
block of metal and you grind it down and then mix it together and it
Right.
becomes like that's just a guess, dude. I'm not saying for sure.
We appreciate your prayers.
Oh, is it? She text you finally or
Yeah,
something?
I texted her. What time?
Sorry, guys.
I've got a good Batman Swamp Thing story I found.
Uh, well,
Let's see. Trying to find this one thing and I just haven't come across it yet.
Keeps escaping you.
Don't know what it was that I wanted to share, but I had planned to draw something today, but I just blood sugar, I guess, wasn't been hitting it pretty hard today. So Ramona
Is it
Freyden art
good?
and Marie Severin painted colors, a 1999 recreation of Brave and the Bold number 66. But I
Awesome.
wonder who did the original colors. I always thought or wondered if this particular one, which is quite vibrant, if you have it, uh, although I wondered if Jack Adler did the originals or maybe Marie Severin. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know, but it's a
I
nice
mean, that
color.
is a frightening cover. Um, I imagine Jack Adler probably did it, but it's kind of hard to find out sometimes on these things for sure, as you well know.
I got a question, Rex.
come here,
I got an
princess.
answer.
Do I talk to my dog? Yes, right. Hello, princess. No, she's all concerned about mama, right?
I got this,
Ooh,
but it's the cover, and I got a note with it.
Uh, yeah.
What
I mean? Could you read the note?
says? Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was fixing to. It looks like you could, but it says war cover from Jack, but not approved. Just a cut front cover. Maybe they lost the original DC proof. He found it
uh,
in his stuff.
oh
He
wow.
taking a blade. He
there
takes
might
in his
always found it in Adler stuff.
Jack
Okay.
Adler's stuff.
Yeah, I
Is
actually
that a
bought
cute? Is that a Q Bear cover? What? Who did the?
Joe Kubert.
He
Cuban.
did a lot of those
And
borders.
I want to know what is 152. That's not first appearance of Unknown Soldier.
Well, that's what I was gonna look up because
Hmm.
I actually
Maybe.
remember I actually bought the first appearance Adler of, but the guy never delivered it to me, and I never
Oh,
checked to see if he deducted it. I sent him a check.
right.
I never received it, and I was pretty peeved about that. He kind of
Yeah.
took my money and ran, or didn't take my money at all and never delivered. I don't know. Maybe he found out that it was the first appearance.
Yeah.
But I would have happily added that to the Adlers because
It's
there's not that
Star
many first appearances.
Star
You
Spangled War
Oh, Ryan, that's
Story
cool. You trying the double
152.
page spread thing like what's his face has been doing on that Malin was talking about it about a week and a half ago. There's somebody that hold on, I'll think of the artist. Um, but yeah, he's a really good artist. But he's been doing these instead of taping two pieces of paper together and doing a double page spread, he tapes four together. So you're like
Wow.
44 by
Fold out.
yeah. And Ryan says he's doing a
152,
43
right?
inch while
Star,
listening.
Star
Yeah,
Spangled
that's
War
cool, bro.
scores 152.
All right, let me look it up real quick on eBay. It may differ from the original cover.
You need what
Uh,
you could. That's awesome, Ryan. Can't wait to see it, buddy.
what number?
152.
You would think I would have it memorized, but I don't. Let's see, 152.
47. No, no, no. 152. Hike.
I know that I've got a search for 151 and 153 and some others, but I don't think I've done 152 search on eBay. At least it's not showing in my history. Mm,
Ooh, you've got one of them kind of histories, huh? Oh,
The history of mystery.
the
Hail,
history.
Philly. I'm assuming that's
it
you, Phil. What's
it
up, buddy?
it is the second enemy ace. Second any enemy ace.
Well, even that's cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Boy,
The
but you
first
know how that
unknown.
goes, right? Is it his first full appearance? Was it just a cameo
Oh my
in his
God!
first appearance?
I'm going to say first full appearance, first full story. Yeah.
That's what I would think too, right? Because it's second appearance.
'Cause it
Because
shows
usually they do
right
the
up in this
cameo at the
corner,
end of the book, and
right
then
in the corner up here. It's got unknown soldier, man. Just him. Uh,
All
up right
right,
there in the
and
corner.
that was 150. That was 152, right?
Correct.
Second enemy ace. So 151 first solo appearance of unknown soldier, but it's also got an enemy ace. So I can't believe those two made the first appearance in the same issue. That's got to be, let's see, first appearance of unknown soldier is in 151. It does have an enemy ace, so maybe that one guy was wrong about the second appearance. Uh, well, let me look up first enemy ace real quick.
Yeah,
there you go. Maybe it's earlier than
that'll do it. Yeah,
what you guys were thinking.
I had no
First
idea.
enemy ace is, I know I
And
have, really? Wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
sorry,
Wow. A true first enemy ace? Wow, is in one of the dinosaur covers? Wow. Number 94. Interesting. Maybe
he's
it's a
been around that
proto.
long. Ooh, okay.
Learn
I
something
think I
new
have
every
one.
day.
No, okay. So they're saying 138. He's on the cover,
Oh,
but number 94. I'll have to see if I've got number 94. I don't think I do. Interesting. We'll get into this tomorrow and I'll show you because
Perry, if it's not going to be a print on the campaign, then I'm sure we can figure out a way to make you one. If you really love it that much, we can find a way.
love
we
will
can
find a
find a
way.
way. That's what we do.
And what color is Hopper, Rex?
Um, he's been like a light orange originally, but he kind of became like a pinky magenta. I think there's a color. Uh,
That's what I was thinking. Was he was kind of a magenta, but I didn't remember for
yeah,
sure.
he
I didn't want
started out
to
as
answer.
orange, and then on that first cover with Devil Flyer, the colorist made him more of a flesh tone, um, you know, magenta
Magenta.
and or pink, and I kind of like that actually.
Yeah, Kerry Ryan is epic. He's very underrated, not yet known among a lot of people.
Hopper
but I
out.
think that's going to be change. It's going to change soon.
Oh yeah,
This guy does incredible work.
man, we rolling, baby.
And we're gonna
He's
roll right out of
destined
here.
for greatness.
Keep
Just
collecting,
a ride.
and
Keep
yep,
collecting
and thanks
and
for
drawing.
Love you guys. Thanks
all the
everyone.
prayers,
Prayers
concerns,
and
and
Peace.